I'm going to press Alt plus Shift plus space and watch what happens. It's really cool. So pressing Alt plus Shift plus space. And I'm not touching my keyboard right now. I swear I'm not touching it. It's doing all by itself. And you might be wondering what's actually going on. So what's going on is that I have actually attached a translation memory to Bohemicus. And now Acros is pulling all these translation memory entries from Bohemicus. So as you can see, it's not pulling it from Acros itself. As you can see, this translation memory window is empty. So it's pulling it from Bohemicus. And as you can see, it's doing all by itself. I'm not touching my keyboard at all. And you might be wondering, what is this actually good for? Well, what it's good for is that in Acros, in the free edition, you are actually not allowed to attach your own translation memory. So Bohemicus uses or introduces a workaround so that you are able to attach your own translation memory even if Acros does not allow you to. And as you can see, this process is fully automatic. So if you have your translation memory, you can just attach it to Bohemicus, and Acros will pull all these translation memory entries from Bohemicus. And this is actually very cool because you can use your own translation memory in a fully automated way. And this is fully automatic, but if you want to have some more control over what you're actually translating, you can do also one segment after another. So let me just delete some of these segments so that I can show you. Okay, so now it's empty. And if I want to pull this translation segment from the Bohemicus memory, what I can do is to just press Shift plus space, just Shift plus space. So when I press it, it will pull it from Bohemicus. It will also show it in Bohemicus window, and it will insert it into Acros. And you can actually use this in any tool. I have tried this in Trados, in MemoQ, and in SmartCat, and it has worked in all of them. So, and as you can see, we can use this procedure in just about any CAD tool. So, for instance, in this instance, in SmartCat, but for SmartCat, I would just need to make some little adjustments. I would need to specify custom shortcut for moving to the next segment, which is Control plus Enter in SmartCat, and I would also need Control plus Enter. It's here, and I will also need to specify the copy source to target combo. Copy source to target keyboard combo, so that's here. So now I can go back to SmartCat, and when I press again Alt plus Shift plus space, watch what happens. It will just nicely translate it as well. And when I'm done translating, I can simply minimize the window, or I can just switch to another application, for instance to Bohemicus or to any other application, and the automation process will stop by itself after 1 or 2 seconds. And okay, so we can actually go back to Acros. So let's just do some adjustments. Let's set the CAD tool as automatically. And let's set Alt plus down as the move to next segment keyboard combo. And I will also show you now another feature of this automation process, and that's actually machine translation. So for this, I can switch to machine translation, and let me just adjust the language. So from English into German, okay. And when I go back to across, I can now press Alt plus Shift plus Space, and instead of pulling the segments from translation memory, it will actually start machine translating. So in this case, from English into German. So watch what happens. Pressing Alt plus Shift plus Space. And as you can see, it's nicely translating it into German, and it's fully automatic. I'm not touching my keyboard right now. It runs fully automatically. So this is all for now. Thank you for watching, and see you in some other video.